natural bodybuilder and powerlifter and owner of Christian Gym Supplement Store, Faith Weights and Protein Shakes. We're doing our online training, and this segment is leg. Hey guys, our fitness verse of the day is Mark 9:23. All things are possible to those who believe. Believe is the main point here, and belief is tied to faith because you have to have faith in something, and faith is the first principle to anything you're going to do in life. If you're going to get on a boat and travel across sea, you're going to have faith in that boat that's going to get you there. If you're going to plant a garden, you're going to have faith in that seed to grow that garden, to take that first step, to plant that seed. That takes faith, a measure of faith. If you're going to sit in a chair, you have to have faith that that chair is going to hold you up. So that's why faith is the first principle to anything. And that's why you're blessed according to your faith. So if you believe when you go work out, you're not going to get results, well then you're already defeated. So you're blessed according to your faith. As a man thinketh in his heart, so also is he. All things are possible to those who believe. So your belief that's why it says in the scripture, without faith it's impossible to please God, because it's the first principle to anything you're going to do. So keep your faith high, keep your belief high. Don't limit God. That's what we're having faith in. That's what we're believing in. We're not doing this in our strength, but in God's. So don't put limitations on him. It says if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. So, and all things are possible, not just some things. All things are possible to those who believe. Mark 9:23. Hey, before I start my workout, I like to start my workout with Faith Weights and Protein Shakes pre-workout 2 amp series. It's got all your energy systems, your first energy system, your creatine phosphate system. It's got creatine monohydrate, which is from 0 to 10 seconds time under tension, short bursts of energy. So whether you're a bodybuilder, power lifter, or just trying to build some extra strength, it's going to cater to that type of athlete. It's also got your citrulline, which is more for like drop sets, supersets, interval training, high intensity training. It's going to help you with fatigue, so you can keep a good pace and stay consistent in your workouts. And also, it has more vitamins than a 5-hour energy drink. It's got all your B complex vitamins, which is going to help you with long-lasting energy throughout your day. So whether you just have a long work day, or for bikers, hikers, runners, it's going to give you longer sustained energy, and it's going to keep you from crashing. And it does have caffeine. It's got a focus factor in it, so you can keep your head in the game. And I don't prescribe anything to my clients that I myself don't take. I personally designed this formula myself, and I know it's going to work out great for you. So you can get this product at faithshake.com. And if you like the shirt I'm wearing today, you could also get it at the website at the bottom of the screen. We got shaker cups. We got everything you need to get your fitness on. So keep fighting the good fight of Faith Weights and Protein Shakes. Hey guys, this is Faith Weights and Protein Shakes. No weights, no problem. Online training. Today we're doing resistant bands. We're training legs. So for our first exercise, we're going to do a compound move, which is going to be our squat. You almost always want to start with a squat or a leg press anytime you do legs, because it's every muscle group in the legs: quads, hamstring, glutes, calves. So we're going to take our resistant band, and we're going to step kind of wide, feet shoulder width at least, shoulders back, chest out, and you're going to hinge from the hip and come down. Now you could add resistance by grabbing a little further on the bands. Shoulders are back, chest is out. You're going to come up, knees at a slight bend at the top, so you don't want to lock your knees out. Come back down, back up, hinging from that hip. So you don't want to come down from your knees because you could blow your knees out. You want to come down like you're sitting in a chair. Okay, push your feet through the floor, keep the weight in your heels. And you're gonna perform 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Make sure you pause the video or whatever's on your written routine. And next exercise you're gonna do is going to be a narrow squat. Feet 2 to 3 inches apart. You grab it kind of low on the band to add resistance. Shoulders are back, chest is out. Coming up, don't lock the knee out. Come up as straight as you can without locking out. Show you what this looks like from the side. Same thing. Make sure you're coming down from the hips. You're not letting your knee go over your toes. Okay, shoulders is back, chest is out. 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. And you can try to challenge yourself by taking less reps, doing more reps, or doing more resistance. So the thicker the band is, the more the resistance, the smaller the band, the less resistance. And the difference between the wide squat and the narrow squat is the wide squat is going to work the inside part of your legs. The narrow squat is going to work the outside part. So that's how you get the separation in your quads. And so try to do both those variations. And next thing you're going to go into is a lunge. So pause the video, make sure you do those sets and reps, and then you're going to get into a front lunge. So you're going to just find a pole to wrap around. And just keep your hands near your shoulders, and you're just going to lunge out in front of you, come down 90 degrees, and then lunge back. Alternate legs, lunge down, lunge back. Try to keep your shoulders back, chest out. Okay? Main thing is, again, you don't want your knee going over your toe on the lunge. So try to keep those shoulders back, your chest out, keep the weight in your heels. 90-degree angle is a magic number in personal training, so when you lunge, try to come down to a 90-degree angle. And again, because you're alternating legs, you want to make sure you do at least 10 to 12 on each leg. So you end up with like 20 to 24 reps. And lunging is one of the best, most functional exercises because it requires strength, it requires cardio because you got to do a lot of reps, and it requires stretching. So when you're lunging out in front of you, you're stretching your hamstrings, you're stretching your glutes and calves. So it's really good because there's 3 pillars to fitness and strength, flexibility, and cardio. It does all 3. So I recommend lunging for every leg exercise. And also, if there was a 4th pillar, I would say balance, which lunges do as well. Okay, so 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps, or as we said, you know, double that because you're doing unilateral training, which means one leg at a time. Now, you are going to do, for your next exercise, a reverse lunge. So this one, you're going to wrap it around just like you did with the front one. And you're just going to lunge backwards. Lunge back 90 degrees, back up. Alternate. Okay, and then you can add resistance by grabbing it a little further on the band. Okay, and same thing, 8 to 12 reps, 3 to 4 sets, but 8 to 12 reps for each leg. And this is going to work more your posterior chain, so your glutes and your hamstrings, as opposed to the front lunge is going to put a little more stress on your quads. So that's the difference between those 2 types of lunges. Again, you want to make sure that you're trying not to rest too long in between your sets, and that you're challenging yourself with the reps and the weight and just whatever's on your written routine. You know, follow along with that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to work in the lateral planar motion. So you could either take your resistant band, you could tie it around your legs. Okay, or if you have one of these type of resistant bands, it'd be better, a little bit easier. So you're going to pull it up about midway on your thighs, and you're just going to lunge out to the side of you, squat down, lunge back in. Lunge up to the side, squat down, back in. You're going to perform about 10 reps one direction, 10 reps the other way. depending on how much room you have in your area that you're working with, you might have to go back and forth several times, but just make sure you end with, 10 on each leg, around that number, or whatever's on your written routine. Shoulders are back, chest is out. Lunge out to the side, squat down as low as you can. Back up. The lower you go on the squat, the more it's going to work your glutes, okay? And again, 3 to 4 sets. Challenge yourself. And thanks for joining me. Faith Weights and Protein Shakes. This is legs, no weights, no problem. Resistant band training. Hey guys, after I finish my workout, I like to take product 2 Buff, 100% whey isolate from Faith Weights and Protein Shakes. It's the purest form of protein in the shortest period of time. It's the strongest protein you can get. So when you get done working out, your blood vessels are dilated, and it's 20 times more absorption than any other time of the day if you take that protein shake within the first 45-minute window. So you want to take the strongest form of protein. That's going to give you the best results and have the least calories. Low sugar, low calories, lots of protein, more of what you need, less of what you don't need. And no fillers, no proprietary blends. So no chemicals, nothing harmful that's going to hurt you. And it's inexpensive, great tasting. And you can get this product at faithshakes.com. If you like the shirt I'm wearing, you can get the shirt at the website below the screen, at the bottom of the screen. We got shaker cups. We got everything to meet your fitness needs. We're here for you.